Got the blank space right there.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is put my press there.
So what we're looking at right now is anytime I have pressure, I'm expanding against it, but there's a blank space in the center. And if I go
space, I just feel nothing.
Right. And if I go into that space that I feel nothing and include that in the expansion, then of course...
You have to feel whatever your action is in the blank space.
If I feel it in the blank space, then it's just going to, blank space is going to go away because everything feels it.
Okay, now you're sitting there, right?
Right.
And you got your ass on the floor.
Right.
And there's the blank space in your head.
Right.
Okay? Just put your sitting in there.
Am I sitting in that blank space in my ass?
Right.
If I did that, if I put my sitting in that blank space in my ass, then it would be like that.
You see? Do it again.
Put the sitting in the blank space in my ass.
Right.
So if I did that, that'd be just like that if I did that. So if I put the sitting in my blank space, you're saying up here there's a blank space in my arm.
Right.
And if I just put that arm action into the blank space in my arm, it would do that? Go ahead.
Then when I go to lift this arm here, look how I jump right past it.
Right.
And if I just did it, it'd just be like that.
Okay.
Now, see when you go to take my hand off.
When I go to take
What did you jump over?
I jumped over that in my fingers.
No, what did you jump over in here?
Well, over there I jumped over that.
Okay.
I mean, if
put
I
that
did
feeling
it,
in that place you jumped over.
If I put that feeling in that place I jumped over, then the feeling would be like that if I did that, you see? You see that? Okay, now, so when your arm's on my shoulder like that.
Yes.
I've got that blank space in my chest that isn't part of the holding up. And you're saying if I just put the holding up into that blank space?
Yeah, well, what did you jump over to push on my hands?
I jumped across all that.
Oh.
Because if
Why did you put the push there?
Well, if I put the push there, then it would be like that. It wouldn't push against you then, you see? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. You mean when I did that, I jumped over right, that didn't get any of that? And all you gotta do is put that stuff right there. I can't put anything there. Right there. Go ahead.
Okay. So when I start to roll over, I just jump across all that blank space right there.
Right.
And you're saying I don't have to do that.
Just put your rolling over here.
If I put my rolling over right in that blank space, it's just going to happen like that.
That's right.
Okay, now let's go back and do the empty, because that was a good thing before this.
Okay.
Before this, we saw that to put pressure in, I needed to put something in to make the pressure. And if I don't put the stuff in to make the pressure, if everything's empty, then how can there be any pressure?
Right. Now see the connection between these two? The problem with emptying is you don't empty the blank space.
And I don't empty the blank space?
Right.
I can empty the blank space?
Yeah.
But if I empty the blank space, then everything else will collapse into it. See that?
Yeah, right there in my hand, I got that.
See that the blank space is what's holding everything out.
Well, that's how you keep everything still, is
Right.
having a blank space, and that's it. And once the blank space isn't there, everything harmonizes. That's how you split everything. Everything is fractured by the blank space.
Yeah.
And otherwise,
Okay, so just when you're with your arm on my
no.
with your arm on my leg like that.
Yeah.
So that says underneath that there's a blank space. And if I just harmonize that blank space.
Okay, you have blank spaces all over.
Yeah.
Kill any blank space and they're all done.
Right, I mean if I just found that blank space and I just harmonized that out of existence, you see that would go.
Now you do the two-hand thing. Okay, everything jumps up except the blank space. The blank space right? And, okay, everything jumped up because I did that. Wherever I did that, it went up. So I have to do that right in that spot. Okay? What do you do to bring the stuff up to your shoulder?
I do that.
Okay, now you didn't do that in the blank space in your wrist.
Of course.
But do that same thing and
If
it'll
I
go
did
up
that
there.
same thing in the blank space in my wrist, it would just be like that.
Okay? This is gold. This is gold. This is really it.